Variety Manitoba supports so many kids in this province, and they need support from us too. Good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning, Michelle. And it couldn't happen supporting thousands of children with disabilities without the help and support from people like you at home. Doug Stephen has been a longtime supporter of Variety Manitoba. Tell us a little bit about how that all started, Doug.
Well, it started when I first got back to Manitoba, and a number of my friends were involved with Variety, and they encouraged me to get involved. So right away, I thought it was a great organization in somewhat of an infancy stage in Winnipeg, but I've been following forever the journey of Variety Club here in Manitoba.
Why is that so important to you?
Because what it does for the community and what it does for those with disabilities, especially the children.
Mm-hmm. And why would you encourage others at home to get involved as well?
Obviously, because it does such good work. And the reality of it is that without organizations like Variety Club, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do for those that really need it.
Mm-hmm. The late Wayne Rogers is going to be honored at the upcoming gala. Tell us a little bit about that connection.
Well, I was involved with previous executive directors before Wayne. I met Wayne when he worked for CKND, the competition, but he was there working for CKND, and then ultimately he became the executive director. But Wayne was one of the ones that encouraged recognition for me in my little Humanitarian of the Year award. But he also was a neighbor of mine at 529 Wellington. And it was crazy, the relationship that we had, because living next door, when I first built that restaurant, they didn't want the restaurant there, the residents of 525 Wellington. When Wayne got in there with his wife, they were so involved in coming and visiting that when they built their new fence, they said, can we put a gate in that fence so we don't have to walk around to come to 529? And of course we did that. And Wayne would show up in my office at 529 when he walked upstairs, and he'd walk in the door and he would say, oh, we're out of time.
He'd walk in the door and say, we're out of time. Nope. No, thank you so much. Sorry, you're just going to have to finish this later. Head to a link on our website. You're going to want to support this gala.
Thank you, Ainsley.